This is regarding, first of all, I would like to thank you very much for providing such a wonderful opportunity in one of the excellent event happening after around say 3 years or so in this CAT at the new venue also. So as mentioned, my subject is about the new dimension in delivering the content. Since last more than 2.5 years, we have seen lots of disruptions and lots of challenges and even multiple transformation in delivering the content. Way back into the VHS mode of home entertainment, and after that. In Gulf War time into India, when satellite TV was started, it was basically between the war between US and Iraq and all this dish antenna business, and accordingly some couple of adjoining some cable TV or local channels and local advertisement has started off at that time. The penetration was starting off. But since last, we are seeing that since last around more than 2.5 years, I just mentioned, it was a coincidence or whatever you can say, that because of the COVID and lockdown, the viewership pattern worldwide has been changed before that also. But this was an accelerator or pushing time frame during this COVID and lockdown. So nowadays the linear content, delivery of linear content is becoming somewhat, is declining in terms of viewership, as we are seeing into India as well worldwide also. So the journey of this CATV business, either of MSO or ISP, has been started from a couple of indigenous or local channels to around more than 500 channels in digitization, and in digital addressable CATV also has somewhat type of blockage or whatever you can say in during the time of COVID. So linear TV is okay, fine, but there is a sharp decline around say more than 30 to 40% into linear television content delivery. Now what is the solution and what is the technology? It's OTT or IPTV. So we can say that content is anytime, content anywhere, and any content. There is a billions of hours of content available on YouTube. You can see whatever you like, wherever you are there. You are traveling in a bus, you are traveling in a public transport, you are sitting on an lounge in an aerodrome, or you are just doing some work at home, you are cooking in your kitchen, and you can see parallelly on your device whatever you like. It is a stored content or a live content. So this is a major transformation in the delivery of content since last more than couple of years. It was interesting. The technology is always for the betterment of human being. That is feeling better experience, कुछ एक अच्छा अनुभव के लिए. And technology is always for the betterment of the living standards and livelihoods of the mankind. So this has evolved already. And nowadays we are seeing that OTT and IPTV, and then rather more OTT, is delivering the content rather as of now through our major two telcos. They are the aggregators. We are seeing almost duopoly in telecom business in delivering the either voice, video, or data, whatever. But in delivering the content, it's not going to happen. What these duopolistic telcos are thinking for. That's what I suppose. It's because of the larger and a deeper penetration into smaller villages and smaller towns across the nation through our MSOs, their franchises, their ISPs, and their franchises. There is approximately 606 million users are on 4G devices. So content is there. So as I'm saying, the content is anywhere, anytime, and any of your devices. It could be your mobile, it could be your smart mobile, it could be your tab, it could be your Android TV or converted Android TV. So there is a flexibility of time, scalability of the content, and quality of the content. So there is a very much prominent feature for all these OTT platforms. At the same time, but when we see that that would be somewhat, some sort of competition between these duopolistic telcos and the last mile surviving people of the industry like MSOs and ISPs and their value blockchain people have to make their path very robust. Please understand, have to make their path to the last mile connectivity very robust. Their core, their aggregation, their aggregating devices, their core networks and access network has to be technically complying. Because to whom we are competing? The giant people of India. So OTT, as I just mentioned, and then it comes to the content. There are lots many people who are trying to make an aggregation of the content. Some more will come. Some few will be shelled out also in some near time. But only aggregation of the content is not going to make a better survival for all these small or medium type of SPs. SPs means service providers, I can say. Now it is DVB-C is out almost. Now we will not say DVB-S also. These are all SPs, not even ISPs. So they have to make their path robust. As I just mentioned, they have to make an FTTH. They have to be very proactive for making their upgradation of their network. At the same time, apart from aggregation, there would be some better gaming solutions also. There are gaming solutions. There are lots many other things. There is shopping solution and other things which this local SP can avail and do sell with value addition to their subscribers. Because खाली बैंडविथ बेच के ये हमारे सर्विस प्रोवाइडर का धंधा नहीं चलने वाला है सर. He has to do multiple things at the same time, because you have to retain your customer. उसकी आपके प्रति स्टिकीनेस होनी चाहिए. उस कस्टमर, देखो बैंडविथ के बिजनेस में चर्निंग भी बहुत है. 3 महीना मतलब 3 months टेकन फ्रॉम हियर, स्कीम दूसरी मिली, 3 महीना दूसरे किधर भाग गए, 3 महीना और किधर भाग गए. तो टू स्टॉप दिस चर्निंग or to minimize this churning, one has to do what? आपके ऊपर की आपके कस्टमर की निर्भरता बढ़ानी पड़ेगी. They have to be more dependent on their SPs, local SPs. आपका सर्विस टाइम कम करिए. Have some apart from pricing is different thing. Apart from pricing, the service time has to be minimized. Personal rapport has to be built up in a very better fashion. And as I just mentioned, that there are different solutions which you can exclusively provide because you are a local guy. Local content. A person sitting in a gully of say Mumbai, Bhoiwada, उसको रशिया यूक्रेन से ज़्यादा मतलब नहीं है साहब. उसको भोईवाड़ा में या तो मुंबई में क्या हो रहा है या सिद्धिविनायक में क्या हो रहा है या हमारी शिंदे ठाकरे की लड़ाई में क्या हो रहा है, उससे वो जानने में इंटरेस्ट है. दे आर मोर इंटरेस्ट इन टू दैट. सो वी हैव टू बी समवट मोर लोकलाइज्ड. लोकल कंटेंट, लोकल एडवर्टाइजर्स, ये सब खर्चे निकल जाते हैं. ये सब खर्चे आपके एडवर्टीजमेंट रेवेन्यूज से, या तो धंधे वाले लोग हैं बॉस, आप भी मतलब ऑल दिस पीपल हैव स्पेंड अराउंड मोर देन 25-30 ईयर्स इन द इंडस्ट्री. मालूम है कैसे जीना है उनको, जो बच्चे हैं उनको. तो दैट दे हैव टू कैपिटलाइज और पाथ अच्छा रखना है. जैसे बोला कि टेक्निकली वी कैन नॉट कॉम्प्रोमाइज, एनी ऑफ द एसपी शैल नॉट कॉम्प्रोमाइज इन एनी टेक्निकल पैरामीटर्स और नथिंग लाइक दैट कि बहुत हाई फंडो टेक्नोलॉजी है. टेक्नोलॉजी है, हाँ है, और अफोर्डेबल है, जेब को परवड़ती है, तभी टेक्नोलॉजी का मतलब रोल आउट होता है. एंड देन दैट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ द टेक्नोलॉजी, दैट इज द करेक्ट टेक्नोलॉजी. So these are the things what I would like to give my inputs to my industry friends. कुछ नहीं खराब होगा, कोई भी आ जाएगा. We have to be very strong in terms of adaptability of the technology of the product line. Very fair and professionally driven. Let it be small or mid-sized companies. And OTT aggregation is there, and gaming solutions and shopping and these, that, and lots many local things you can do. And why we are talking for surviving? मैं तो बोलूँगा कि भाई वो जो बड़े बड़े महारथी लोग हैं, बड़े बड़े हाथी लोग हैं, उनके कस्टमर को वापस आपको लेके आना है, हमें लेके आना है, rather for the sake of the industry. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mehta. We would just request you to accept a small token of appreciation from our side for your participation. And then we start the next session after that. Just give us a couple of minutes and then we go on to the virtual production conference panel.